Dinner recipes bread. 1. Garlic parmesan pull-apart bread. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees F 190 degrees C. Take a loaf of French bread and cut it into 1-inch cubes, leaving the bottom crust intact. In a small saucepan, melt a half cup of butter over medium heat. Add 3 cloves of minced garlic and cook for 1–2 minutes. Brush the garlic butter mixture over the bread, making sure to get in between the cubes. In a small bowl, mix together a half cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and 1 teaspoon of dried basil. Sprinkle this mixture over the bread. Wrap the bread in foil and bake for 15 minutes. Then, uncover and bake for an additional 5–10 minutes until the bread is crispy and the cheese is melted. 2. Cheesy garlic bread. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees F 190 degrees C. Slice a French baguette into 1-inch slices, but do not cut all the way through. Leave the bottom crust intact. In a small bowl, mix together a half cup of softened butter, 2 cloves of minced garlic, and a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Spread the butter mixture in between each slice of bread and sprinkle some extra Parmesan cheese on top. Wrap the bread in foil and bake for 10 minutes. Then, uncover and bake for an additional 5 minutes until the bread is crispy and the cheese is melted. 3. Rosemary olive oil bread. In a large mixing bowl, combine 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh rosemary. Make a well in the center and add 1¼ cups of warm water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 2¼ teaspoons of active dry yeast. Mix until a dough forms. Knead the dough on a floured surface for about 5 minutes. Then place it in a greased bowl and cover with a kitchen towel. Let it rise for 1 hour. After the dough has risen, punch it down and shape it into a round loaf. Place it on a greased baking sheet and let it rise for an additional 30 minutes. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees F 190 degrees C. Brush the top of the dough with olive oil and sprinkle some sea salt on top. Bake for 25–30 minutes until the bread is golden brown. Serve warm. 4. Caprese bruschetta. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees F 190 degrees C. Slice a baguette into 1-inch slices and place them on a baking sheet. Brush the slices with olive oil and bake for 8–10 minutes until lightly toasted. In a small bowl, mix together 1 cup of diced tomatoes, a 1/4 cup of chopped fresh basil, 1 minced garlic clove, and 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Top each slice of bread with the tomato mixture and sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top. Place the bruschetta back in the oven for an additional 5 minutes until the cheese is melted. Serve warm as a delicious appetizer or side dish. 5. Spinach and feta stuffed bread. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees F 190 degrees C. In a small mixing bowl, combine 1 cup of chopped spinach, a half cup of crumbled feta cheese, 1 minced garlic clove, and a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes.